Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon or Rising. Leo, this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for January 20th to the 26th. Now we have the beautiful Starseed Oracle card, we have the Page of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, Two of Cups, and the beautiful, fresh, full energy. So guys, the theme that what I'm hearing here with this reading is expect the unexpected. Like some of you have had to potentially make a tough transition, move on from something. There was a lot of big completions going on towards the end of 2019. So, I know a lot of people, including myself, that have had those transitions that, can be tough mentally as well. But, there is a huge new beginning here for you with the Fool, and I feel like things are going to shift pretty quickly, right? Once you've kind of, finished with this transition and released what you need to from that situation. And I feel like opportunities or offers are going to sort of almost come out of nowhere, right? And we've got offers on an emotional level and also on an abundance level and becoming independent and self-sufficient and just living your best life. So I love the reading. It's really positive. I'm going to kick off with the Oracle card, guys. So here we go. Starseed, what lights you up? Starseeds are souls with a double mission to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planet. They are old souls who have incarnated elsewhere beyond this planet. Many starseeds arrive with a feeling that time is running out and that there is something they came here to do, create, or contribute. If you pulled this card, it's to confirm that you're a starseed and you're encouraged to answer the call, to follow what lights you up. Once awake, most starseed souls find it hard to have meaningless conversations, jobs, and relationships. They innately know there is much more to life and feel that there is something more and get to work. They remain restless until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world with their unique presence. Well, Leo, that pretty much explains this transition then. I feel like a lot of you have been moving on from a situation that is just not in alignment with you. Whether you think you're a starseed or not, guys, we all have something, I believe, that we came here to achieve, lessons we came here to learn, or a life path. And if you don't believe that, then maybe you have the belief that everyone deserves to live a high quality existence. Now, when things are not in alignment with us and we're in relationships that are not working, jobs that are stagnant, toxic friendships and that sort of thing, we need to know when the time is right to move on so that we can find our soul tribe, so we can find people, situations and experiences that are a match for us, that we feel good in. So I think some of you, have made a recent transition or are in a transition now of leaving something behind that wasn't working for you, that wasn't fulfilling, something that might have been causing you some mental stress, anxiety. I'll have to say depression as well, because that can happen when we know that we're not on the right path or staying in something for too long. So the Six of Swords is about a necessary rite of passage, leaving behind hard times, rocky emotions, roller coaster emotions, to find something that's much more harmonious, peaceful and calm, to create a life that's smoother sailing. If possible, the message with that Six of Swords is try and leave the past in the past. Try and carry on with an empty vessel. Don't take the baggage, don't take the swords with you. When we take, the baggage or the negative, memories and associations with us, when we keep an energetic connection to a, person or place or whatever it was, then, what we really are doing is blocking new experiences from coming in. We're still tied to that situation, right? And when we're still tied to a situation, when we tell the universe that we're kind of still involved in that energy, we can attract more of the same. So it's really important to clear that. And, you can do that by having energy healing. You can do that by just doing things that make you feel great, whatever that is for you. Walks in nature, watching comedy, exercise, eating healthy, all of those kinds of things. Positive time with friends and family. So, I think some of you have made that transition, or in it, if you are still in the decision-making process, well, the energy is saying that maybe it's a good time to take that leap of faith, because that's exactly what the Fool would do. And the Fool is your fresh new start that's basically on the other side of this, of this lake, this journey. The Fool is, a fresh new journey. Even though you might not know exactly where your boat is heading, you might not know where the destination is or where you're headed to, but you just know you need to start walking a new path. And you need to have that trust and faith in the universe and know that you will be guided, right? And the key to being guided, if you don't believe in spirit and God, is by trusting your own instincts and making calculated instinctual decisions to put one foot in front of the other and get a solid footing as you progress on this new path. The Fool also, what I love about this card is it talks about connecting with your rebel heart, right? So for me, that means connecting with your higher self, your authentic truth, who you really are. And when you're really being all of you, like totally embodied and just no apologies for who you are, that's when you start attracting like people, like situations and things that just seem to like line up with you. So that's really, the key here with the Fool. Again, he takes hardly any baggage. So we're really being called to cut those cords and just carry on with a whole new, fresh outlook. So that's the Fool energy. And yeah, there will be, mountains to scale and challenges along the way. With every new karmic contract or journey we walk, there's always lessons to be learned, but we're not concerned about that now. We're just, enjoying the start, enjoying that fresh energy. And because what I'm really feeling with the focus energies here, guys, this week is expect the unexpected. I feel like this shift has been, waiting to happen. And, once you actually leave that past in the past, I feel like there's potential for opportunities to kind of come out of the blue, sort of come out of nowhere, and quickly too with this Knight of Swords. So the Page of Cups kind of talks about, that surprise, element of surprise, also an element of fun, as does the Fool. So I think that your energy is going to be a lot lighter. You're going to be feeling, maybe quite playful. But the Page of Cups can also talk about synchronistic opportunities or messages coming in. Some of you might have a friend call from the past that you were just thinking about, and they say something that kind of, reconfirms something for you or leads to an opportunity. You might see something on the letters on the number plate on the car in front of you at the lights that triggers something in you. It's that kind of energy. Expect the unexpected. I think it can come out of nowhere this week. And in the next two cards, I'm seeing what these opportunities could lead to. Number one, the card that most of us like, soulmate energy, twin flame. Now, for those that are single, this can be meeting someone, bumping into them at the supermarket, whatever, at the gym, anywhere. A soulmate coming in that could be your potential husband or wife, could be a new lover for you. For those of you that are already coupled, the Two of Cups can also indicate a dear new friend coming into your life, that perfect business partner or colleague that, you start a new job that you just click with, that, you have a great friendship, lots of emotional fulfillment with. So, Leo, there is, your energy here as well, strongly on this card. So that's definitely an opportunity that could come in for you. The second thing I'm seeing is new opportunities for earning money or building your material resources. Because I've got the Nine of Pentacles here. And the Nine of Pentacles talks about being self-sufficient, being independent, being in a place where you can build abundance, really, understanding the formula for making that happen, living your best life, focusing on quality. Now, there is the message that this can take time, but some of you might, find a way to earn more money, get a pay rise or something like that this week. And I think that's going to be unexpected as well. So it's really beautiful energy, guys, and it's all waiting just around the corner of, wherever this vessel is headed to. You've had to make a, challenging transition, but, those transitions often happen to lead us to, somewhere better and somewhere that's really destined for us. So Leo, yeah, I really hope you have a great week. Look out for those opportunities. Expect the unexpected. Do keep in mind it's a general reading. It won't be for every Leo. And leave me a comment if you'd like to share, because I always like to know how it's shaping up and if it resonates with you guys. And I'll see you back here next week for another reading.